Hey all, how's it going? My name is Dalaran and I'm here to tell you something you definitely are excited about, which is Discord. You guys are, I know, all are excited to join my Discord server with a link down in the description below. Please join my server. I need to feel like I have more friends. Okay, well enjoy the rest of the video. Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dalaran. I'm switching to the specialization of Assassination to showcase you guys some of the changes that happened to Assassination, Subtlety, and I guess in effect Outlaw. Really just there's a couple changes to Assassination, fair amount of changes to Subtlety in terms of playstyle, and a few changes to our honor talents, which affects every spec of rogue. First things first, talents for Assassination. Exsanguinate now is 25 energy, and prior to that it was 20 energy, and the bleed was, I believe, 100%, about 120% faster. They changed to 150. They also changed Toxic Blade. They changed the part where at the bottom it reads, the damage of your poisons against the target is increased by 35%. Instead of making it nature damage based abilities are increased. Where should we look at? We should be looking at, first of all, poisons, which I should not forget to apply. Now we are stabbing the target with our poison attacks, we're also going to hit it with our Kingsbane. Now, what I want you to do is watch out for maximum amount of damage that Kingsbane is able to do without Toxic Blade available. Okay, after testing Kingsbane and Toxic Blade a couple times now, it looks like the damage is increased, but there's been other results where it says it didn't. So I guess we'll have to see once patch 7.25 comes out if it really is conclusive or not. It is really difficult to tell, and I do not have the whole evening to test this into oblivion. But alright, hold on. I'm gonna do this one more time. I'm gonna do this round one more time. Okay, I think it is actually dealing a lot more damage with Toxic Blade into Kingsbane. It does increase the damage by about 35%. I'm gonna kind of wait it out again and use the Kingsbane again. This isn't a conclusive evidence, but Jesus Christ, this is so ridiculous. Okay, I think Kingsbane does get affected by Toxic Blade. I've had a couple of attempts where it doesn't feel like it, and then other attempts where it actually does deal noticeable damage. I am going to save this one out for everybody else to test this. I believe it does, but I've had mixed results. Even if Toxic Blade wasn't working with your artifact weapon, it's still not a terrible talent. It is on a short cooldown, it costs 20 energy, it deals decent nature damage all on its own, and generates a combo point, and allows you to use Envenom in order to deal a little bit more damage to the enemy. An awesome combination in my opinion. So even if Toxic Blade does not work with your artifact weapon, which I believe it does, but it's really difficult to tell this early on and this late in the evening, still you retain most of the damage from Toxic Blade. Instead of having it apply for all of your nature abilities, most of the damage that came with Toxic Blade was from your poison applications. So it still is a good trait. Another thing that they changed for Assassination is they added Shiv, which is something all 3 specs of rogues now have. This is an awesome trait, and it sits on maneuverability, intent to kill, and Shiv, so it takes up place of, I forgot what talent it was. Pretty sure somebody will tell me in the comments. But Shiv is now a slow 10-second cooldown, and it slows the enemy for a fair amount, 70% slow in particular. It actually has a weird function with Assassination Crippling Poison, debilitating poison, movement slow by 84% for 8 seconds, so you can have somebody slow it for 84%, which I'm pretty sure is a bug currently in the game, and this definitely wouldn't be in the end game. And I'm pretty sure it's just of the way Shiv working for Assassination, where it actually applies your non-lethal poison, and it might have been just left from Blizzard. But Shiv is back, and it's a slow 70%, 10-second cooldown, no energy cost or anything. Cannot be blocked, parried, or dodged. Awesome ability. Can be used for peels, can be used to chase down mobile targets, can be used for literally anything. Gives rogues an awesome slow, and it's a great choice because it basically replaces a talent that wasn't as useful. Then we got a lot of changes to Subtlety in particular, and there's a lot to go over. While reviewing these on live stream, I've had a mixed bag of different feelings, what people were picking up from this, but let me go over everything that's going on. This row right here of Honor Among Thieves, Thieves Gambit, and Smoke Bomb, guess which ability is lost? It is the one that had the stealth capability of you reducing the cooldown of most of your abilities by 30%, or having them recharge 30% faster while in stealth. Now we have Honor Among Thieves, Smoke Bomb, or Thieves Gambit. This gambit functions a lot like Outlaw Rogue Tricks or Trade, but instead of buffing you and your target by 15%, it makes it so Tricks allows you and your friendly target within 20 yards to also gain your next Cloak of Shadows, Crimson Vial, Evasion, or Vanish with the reduced benefit. Now, I don't know how reduced these benefits are, but the idea of, let's say, a shorter cloak or somewhat of a vanish or somewhat of an evasion or maybe a shorter duration, this is actually exciting. I feel like it's going to be one that a lot of high-rated subtlety rogues will be able to take advantage of, and I feel like it's kind of an interesting change. It definitely makes it a lot better. Instead of giving you this one trait that's probably the best in the slot, now you're giving people an option of which traits they want. Another change is with the last row of talents. Shadowy Duel remains the same. Phantom Assassin got changed. Instead of giving you longer duration on Shadow Dance, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you are going to miss, it makes it so that your Stealth and Shadow Dance are active. Your critical strike chance is increased by 35%. Another option is Thief's Bargain, which I love the fact that Blizzard changed it. Cooldown of your Vanish is reduced by 60 seconds, so it is a 30-second cooldown instead. It reduces your health by 15% only instead of a fourth of your health, which is awesome. And your damage flat is increased by 10%. Now, this is an actually functional talent. It doesn't punish you with health reduction. It gives you a flat damage increase without having some kind of wording of stealth, which was... It was difficult to tell whether it was viable or useful, or only while in Vanish, and how would you really use it? And then keeping the Vanish effect. So this actually is useful, and I actually think that a lot of BG Subtlety rogues will enjoy Thief's Bargain. Another thing that changed about Subtlety is your Shadow Strike now has a 25% damage increase instead of 30 when used in Stealth. Shadow Strike's range increased by 25 and damage increased by 15 while in Stealth. Pretty sure they had it 25, not 30, but I guess they're going around and changing it all the time on PTR, but on current patch note it says 25. Then we have a big change to Symbols of Death, and I'm pretty sure this is more PvE than anything, but this also functions for PvP. Prior to it, they had an effect where your Shadow Strike would get more combo points, Backstab give more combo points, and Eviscerate had a higher chance to crit, which was weird, and a lot of people were trying to figure out how to use it. For PvE, I'm pretty sure it was a nightmare because it completely throws the ability of playing Subtlety of how you might do it on current servers out of the window. So how do you play it again? Symbols of Death simplifies it by making a 30-second cooldown, invoke Ancient Symbols of Power, generate 40 energy, increasing your damage done by 15% for 10 seconds. So basically with Symbols of Death, it'll be kind of comboed together with your Shadow Dance. To increase your damage by 50%, use it to give you energy for 10 just at a whim. So the way I think you would use it originally is you would maybe go and okay, so you wouldn't use it in the opener for sure. That's one thing that I know I did badly. I did kind of poorly, but this kind of way you would, where you have your Finality available, where you have your Nightblade available, you would maybe stun the enemy, DFA, and you would apply Symbols of Death prior to that and just combo as many abilities into that as you can. So this is going to give a little bit of a playstyle change for Subtlety rogues and a little bit of a skill cap in terms of how to use Symbols of Death properly. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think about all these changes in the comments below, about all the changes happening in patch 7.2.5. It's all recent, and I'm surprised that Blizzard is still making all these changes happen even as we speak. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see all of you in the next video.